pub a day will close, find out what's different about this 300-year-old bar in Cheshire. I'll give you a clue. We've got red ribbon and scissors. Yes, we are raising a glass tonight to the Cheshire village where they have paid to reopen their pub. Cheers, everyone. Cheers. Ever since the Golden Lion here in Ashton Hayes closed more than 12 years ago, they've had a campaign to raise the cash and run it themselves. And the chair of that campaign joins us now, Hugo Dainham. Hugo, how long did it take? How much did you have to raise?
It's taken a good 13 years, and in total, with grant funding and with the amazing share contributions that have come from the community, we've raised the best part of $750,000 to complete the refurbishment and get us open today. I could not be prouder of what this community has achieved.
I bet you couldn't. And you've had a bit of help from mates rates from various contractors, haven't you?
We have, and the contractors are here today to raise a glass, and I'd like to say a huge thank you to them because they've given us discounted. They've come out at all hours whenever we've asked them to sort out all of the problems that we've ever had throughout this last 13 months of project refurbishment.
Now, you know that the Beer and Pub Association say that this year alone, 378 pubs will probably close. That's more than one a day. You're opening one. What are the challenges going to be?
I think the challenges will be the same as the rest of the hospitality industry, but this pub has got the unique selling point that it's backed by the community, everybody is behind it as a project, and the fact is, if you come and spend money at this pub, you're putting money back into the community because we're a not-for-profit organisation. So why would you go to a large branded pub when you can come to a community pub like this, equally as good, and a wonderful time to be had by all.
And it's not just about drinking, is it? It's getting together, isn't it? After COVID and all that, it's seeing people, seeing human faces.
It is, it's social cohesion, and we've seen as we've gone through this project, before we even got to opening day, that new relationships have been made, they've been melded together, and people have worked exceptionally hard. But on the back of it, new relationships are what's going to hold this together as a fabric, so it's going to be amazing.
Well done to all of you. All that's left to do is to open the pub on Granada Reports. The Golden Lion makes history. I'm going to hand over to the sheriff. Countdown, please. 5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Congratulations, Ashton Hayes, on the opening of your pub.
Yes, we've all piled inside to this beautiful 300-year-old building. There are about 100 people here, invited guests tonight. The most important, of course, is the new landlord, Lance Warburton. Have you ever heard a better name for the landlord of a country pub? Lance, thanks for talking to us. I bet you thought this day was never going to come.
It took a little while to get here, but we're delighted to be open.
It's really busy. You'll hope that that continues.
Absolutely, and fully booked tomorrow for food. But yes, the support of the village from the moment we've started work has been excellent.
What's your plans for it?
So we will look to be the heart of the community, the local village pub here for everybody, all the different groups, but also a destination food menu that will serve home cooked, locally sourced, proper food.
But there are lots of pubs closing, as we said earlier. The trade body says there's one a day, probably more. What's going to be different about this? You really are facing an uphill struggle.
Absolutely. The cost of doing business wherever you are in pubs is a big restriction at the moment and forcing so many into difficulties. The belief and the support from the local community, the fact they've restored this as themselves and not a big group, I believe that will carry this pub forward. It is unique, the atmosphere is unique. I live locally, I've driven past, I've seen it close, I've heard it open. It's just a delight to be here, and I'm sure our clientele will think so too.
I'll be back with you in a second. It's worth showing you a little bit of what this pub was like when it was abandoned about 12 years ago. There was tinsel hanging off the bar, there was Christmas jumpers hanging off the edge of chairs because it was simply closed very abruptly. Two of the trustees, two of the people who've helped to raise all this money are with me. Linda, what's it like being here tonight?
Oh, it's brilliant, it really is. It's what we always thought of, you know, it's taken, what, 13 years, 12 years to get here, and it's better than I expected.
So you must have thought at times, John, that you weren't going to do it though, because it was a lot of money to raise.
It's an awful lot of money to raise, but it's been well worth all of the effort to end up with a result like this. It's absolutely brilliant.
Well, Well done to you. Well done to everybody here. I'm going back to the bar to get Lance. I'll have our usual, please, barman. Thank you very much. Strictly non-alcoholic. I'm sober. I can't talk about the rest of this rabble in here. One last toast to the Golden Lion, everyone. No.